The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to you. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What is up? What is going on? Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday to everybody. How is everybody doing this great Monday morning, man? It's a great Monday morning. We're gonna have a short stream. Well, not a short stream. Well, be about an hour today. I had a water break outside of the front of my house. So they're gonna come. The city's got to come and look at it today about 7:30 a.m. So when that happens, there's probably gonna be a lot of noise. They got to dig it up. So we'll see how it goes around 7:30 or so. If it gets too loud, we'll go ahead and cut it off. But if not, we'll keep rolling. Elmo, good morning. Good morning, brother. How are you? Oh, Selmo back in the house. What is up? Selmo back in the building. Missed you, Joker. Seiko Hunt, wake up, wake up. We up and at it, Seiko. We are up and at it. We ready to go. The doctor is in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So everybody's saying good morning, everybody. Yeah, we got Seiko and Selmo in the building today, man. So, man, we miss Selmo, man. We missed you, man. So, XXI is in the building today. Yo, XXI, congratulations, man. Havoc is going nuts, man. Congratulations for jumping in on that early, man. Love it when my people out here making money, man. Love it, love it, love it. XXI, congratulations to you. You got in there early, man. And you got to be loving it right now. So, man, big ups to you, man. We sharing the success around here. So, good morning to everybody who's here. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. We're going to get the week started off good. There's a lot of stuff going on this week in the market. Pre-markets are looking really, really good. We do have that anticipated federal rate increase coming up this week. So we got to keep our eye on this thing. Looks like we may be in for a 25 basis point increase here this week. We'll see what's happening with that as the week goes on. I may have my dates wrong, but I believe it's Tuesday's the meeting, Wednesday is the release of the actual rate increase, or it may be Wednesday's the meeting, Thursday's the release. But I think it's Wednesday is the release of the actual rate increase. I got to go back and check that. I didn't get a chance to look at it this morning, but either way, we got a good we got a rate increase coming up, and it's going to come this week. So we got to see how this is going to affect the markets. So we'll see what's up. But right now, man, the pre-markets are looking really good. The Asian markets, they closed decent. They really did. They closed decent. European markets are a little bit ahead of us. They're not looking so hot, but one thing that we got to remember is the inflation over there in the European markets it's a lot higher than what it is here in the United States. So although we can look at these and try to draw some conclusions about where we're going to go for the day, we got to remember that their inflation rate over there is a lot higher they're in a little bit bigger of a mess than we are over there when it comes to inflation, but we can still try to draw some conclusions off of what's going on. Appreciate it. Maybe that drop about to release soon, man. That's good, man. I'm just happy to see you posting your charts, man, making money, man. We sharing everybody's success around here. So, I'm just happy you found a project, you got in there early, you stuck with it, and it's paying dividends for you. So I'm just happy to see that for you. So markets are looking decent as far as the stock market goes. We got to get into some talk about Elon changing Twitter to X. A lot of people aren't happy about that. But Elon definitely is changing the name to Twitter from on Twitter to X. Definitely, that's definitely happening. So, and it's already happened. I logged onto my Twitter on the computer today, and big old X up there. The bird is gone. When you log in, when you log into your web browser, the bird is gone. What is up, Big Watch? The DGs are in the building, man. We are in the building, baby. So yes, the DGs are here. So yeah, this is kind of causing some panic around the government, actually, with X gonna give it to you. Yeah, Elon's doing his thing, baby. X gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you. He's talking about maybe taking over half of the world's financial system. So, Elon, we told you a while ago on here that he had a plan when he bought PayPal that, it was called X, right? And PayPal wasn't delivering on that, on what his vision was. So he got out. And obviously he's starting to carry his plan out over here. You look at him launching, basically rebranding Twitter to X, and then you look at XAI that he's developing, and then you look at what he's trying to do with Twitter from a financial perspective. Elon ain't playing. He's going to carry his plan out. And it's scaring the hell out of the government right now. But, when the president of the United States got to come out and speak on it, when they got to come out and speak on it, there's some talk going on. Jumping on the bike. All right, man, be safe. But let's go ahead and look at this crypto market, see what we got going on too. When I left you guys on Friday, we were at about a $1.2 trillion market cap. We're sitting at about a $1.17 billion market cap, down about 2% on the 24-hour, which is a big dip. Big dip going on in the market. We'll see that as we go down through here, you'll see the dips. But hey, DG, I tested that USDC deal on Coinbase and put 100 in there. It was $1 for fees, and it took less than 30 seconds. Yeah. So what Big Watch is talking about on Coinbase, Big Watch, Big Watch, we're looking at a little something where you can go ahead and stake away your USDC on Coinbase for a 4% return. So, a little bit bigger than the banks. They're going to go ahead and give you a 4% return on your USDC, which is directly linked to the banks, directly targeted at the banks. So, I like it. I trust Coinbase. It looks like they definitely have enough reserves to go ahead and cover that. And we know that Coinbase is inward circle. They're together, and it looks like a pretty good deal. Elon is a disruptor, and he's about to turn this shit this shit upside down. I agree with you, Big Watch. I think he is, and I think I think he should. Good morning. Good morning, Gimwick. Good morning, man. I think I just said that right. Ginwick. Probably butchered that, but good morning. Good morning. But yeah, I think Elon's about to turn this thing. He's about to turn the heat up, man. He's about to turn this thing upside down, baby. He's about to do his thing. And I don't blame him. You know, anytime somebody's out here pushing the envelope and trying to make change, you know, I'm all about it. So looks like we got Bitcoin right now, guys, down to 29,300. Slowly losing power as the day goes on. Slowly losing some power, but you know, we'll see what happens when the markets open. The markets look really good this morning from the pre-market perspective, but the cryptocurrency market continues to leak out. Ethereum sitting at about $1,852. It's down about 1.8% on a 24-hour, but it looks like it's up 2%. I mean 0.2% on the hour. So, you know, it doesn't know if it wants to recover or continue to dip. We got my boy XRP sitting here, dipped down out of the 7s into the 6s, sitting at 69 cents. But you know what? It's all good. This opportunity right here for people, right? It's an opportunity. This thing was hanging around in the 7.75 range, 7.3 range. It's an opportunity for people to go ahead and get new positions in XRP as this market continues to come down. It's out of the 7s into the 6s. To me, this is all about opportunity. We're going to get into a little bit about the XRP appeal coming up. Looks like Gensler wants to appeal this, and the SEC is getting ready to appeal some of the decisions for XRP. You know, we'll talk about that a little bit. Give you guys my take on what's going on as we get further into the news. But it's definitely down on the 24-hour, about 5.8%. Call it 6%. So to me, I look at these as opportunities for people to create new positions. And I think this is a good opportunity for XRP. XRP was due a little bit of dip, you know, because it was holding on to that 7.375 range for a while. It was due a little bit of dip, and I think we just have it right here. So I think XRP is going to be fine. Just like he turned the automobile industry upside down. Yeah, he did. He turned the automobile industry upside down. You know, everybody said that he wasn't going to make it. Everybody said that, you know, electric cars weren't going to be a thing. You know, he made them cheaper. He made them affordable, and he made them so that, you know, they were actually drivable for longer distances. And he pushed that electric car industry to where it is today. Without Elon making that push, you know, without Elon pushing the industry, you're not where you are today. And he's going to push the banking industry. He's going to push the financial industry, and they need a push. I am driving and can listen, but can't text. That's cool, Elmo. Be safe out there, man. Be safe, drive safe. So Elon's gonna push. I mean, he did push the car industry. He pushed the space industry. You know what I mean? And he's even pushing the internet industry. So everything he's in, he's pushing to make better. And you know what? When somebody's pushing, we'll take it, because that makes everybody else step their game up even more. And the fact that people are scared of what Elon's trying to do just lets you know that he's on the right track. People don't get scared of things that's not going to rock the industry. So I like where Elon's heading. We'll see how much pushback he gets. BNB's leaking out pretty good. It's down to 239 out of the 240s. So great buying opportunity. It is XXI. These are great buying opportunities today. Dogecoin did pump with the announcement of Twitter going to X. Of course, Doge is going to pump every time Elon does something. Doge is up to 7 cents. It's up 3.4% on the 24-hour, 1.6% on the hour. I expect Doge to pump a little bit more as the day goes on and this news starts to come out more and more about what Elon's doing. It just seems that every time Elon does something, the Dogecoin community just seems to rally behind it, and Doge pumps for some reason. Twitter, the move into X doesn't really have much to do with Doge, but for some reason, the Doge community seems to want to pump every time he does something. You know, Polygon sitting at 72 cents, down about 3.1% on a 24-hour. It's up about 0.3% on the hour though. But you know, Matic, you know, another great buying opportunity. Looks like if we continue on the path that we're on, may come out of the 7s, go to the high 6s today. Litecoin's taking a little bit of a whooping here, come out of the $90 range down to that $89 range. Again, down 3.3% on a day. So Litecoin's taking a little bit of whooping. We talked about Litecoin in the halving before for a little while. And that halving's coming up pretty soon, and we'll see what happens with Litecoin and the halving. But I think Litecoin's topped out already, but we'll see. We'll see what's up. I think it's hit its high before the halving already, but you know, we'll see what's up with it. Damn, Elon scoring a lot of people. Do you think he has security with him? Oh man, Elon's got security with him everywhere he goes. Elon doesn't walk down the street without security. You can't be that much of a public figure and that much of a public figure and have that much money and you know, be that well known and not walk around with security. You know, he's got security. He'd be crazy not to. So SHIB sitting at the 7.7 level. It's down. It's actually not down that bad today, like 1.5%, but it's up on the hour. Get ready for SHIB. I think SHIB and Bone are the next ones to take off. Chainlink's coming down a little bit out of that $8 range, as well as it was expected to. Elon looking like DMX in Professor X, the Professor X chair with the move saying gonna give it to you. That's right, X gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you. Yo, Elon gonna give it to you, man. Like Elon don't even care, man. Tried to buy Havoc 3 times yesterday, and couldn't get it to go through. Yo, Big Watch, man. I'm telling you, man. I've been having problems buying stuff too. It's that Uniswap issue with these wallets. Uniswap upgraded to that V4, and I've been having issues. Buying and selling, to tell you the truth. It just does not want to transactions just do not want to go through with this V4. And it takes a lot for transactions to go through. I mean, I've tried them inside the wallet. I tried them on the DApp. I tried them via, the web browser. I had one token that I was selling, and I literally had to go in and connect my wallet to Dex Tools just to make it go through, which I don't like to do, but that's the only way I could get it to go through. But yeah, Chainlink's starting to come down a little bit out of the 8s. It's down 4.9%. But that's expected. I mean, you look at it, it's up 15.1% on the week, right? Chainlink, when they introduced the interoperability piece to their blockchain, that was a huge upgrade. And actually, they just had over the weekend $3 million Ethereum whale, a whale. I shouldn't say a $3 million Ethereum whale. An Ethereum whale just come over and drop $3 million and swap Ethereum for Chainlink. So at $3 million. So there's a lot of big money coming over to Chainlink with its interoperability. This is a big deal. This is going to link public and private blockchains together. Chainlink took a big swing at this thing, and they really knocked it out of the park. This thing is live. It's working. It's not something that they're talking about. It's something that they actually did. And this kind of puts Chainlink ahead of a lot of other blockchains right now with their interoperability. So Big Watch trying to change your percent to 5.5%. Try that. Okay. So it's a slippage thing. Could be a slippage thing. Now here in a few months, maybe 2 months, the taxes will be removed. Oh, so Havoc's getting rid of taxes. That's cool. I always like it when people get rid of taxes, man. I'm not a whole big tax thing, man. I'm not a big tax guy. I don't know. I don't like paying them high taxes anymore. Damn right. Damn Big Watch. He's taking your signature move with that X and run it with it. Yeah. Man. I'm telling you, we talked about this. Elon had a plan, and if you just go back and look at his plan about X finance, everything that was in that plan when he was co-owner of PayPal is exactly what he's trying to do right now. And so this is Elon's had this plan for a long time, so this isn't something that he's dreaming about at nighttime and going, oh, I think that this will work. Elon's had a plan to attack the banking industry for a while. And I think I'm excited about it. If you try to go to Xcam, it takes you straight to Twitter. Oh man, you better stay out there, pornos, man. Xcam. That sounds like a porno site. Let's see here. My brother came over. My brother came over to my house yesterday and bought. Yeah, I believe you can buy. It's just Uniswap's acting crazy, man. Damn you, right, brother. I gotta lawyer up. Yeah, you gotta lawyer up. If he's stealing your stuff, you better lawyer up. Big Watch, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun ride. It's always a fun ride when you're in a project. Yeah. So going down through some of this stuff, I mean, you guys, it's the same song and dance all the way through here. The market's down today. On the 24 hours, it's not looking that great. I tell you guys, keep your eye on not only Filecoin but any coin with storage on it attached to it. I think that's going to be a big move here moving forward in Web3. Keep your eye on them plays. You hear more and more people running away from Web2 cloud-based storages and going more towards Web3 based blockchain storage. So any tokens like Filecoin, things like that have huge amounts of storage, and are able to store data on the blockchain, probably going to be good plays. So I'm not favoring one over the other, but I'm just saying, like, you got to look at the trends and where the market's going, and that may be a trend. Chronos here, guys, is dropping just a little bit, just a tiny bit. I want to see this thing come down to the low fives, and I'll buy some more. It's down 2.6% on the 24-hour, about 0.4%. 0.48%. Let's call it 0.5% on the hour. Want to see this thing come down just a little bit. I think this thing's going to be a massive mover in the bull market. I think you're going to go back to all-time highs. And even if we do that, even if you go back to an all-time high, right, which was right about up in here, you're probably looking, 8.9, about 89 cents somewhere in there. So let's call it 80 cents. So, that's better than the 10x from where we are right now. So anytime that you can 10x a blue chip, you're rolling pretty good. And I think if you believe that Kronos can get back to its all-time high, that's a 10x. No XCOM. Oh, okay. XCOM. his website registered. I thought I didn't see the O there. I thought that was XCAM. My bad. I thought you was doing something, Big Watts. I thought you was over there playing around. That XDC, the XDC was making moves as well. Yeah, it was. Yeah, XDC was moving this weekend. And XDC is going to be a huge player in this whole ISO game. XDC is probably one of them plays where you're probably going to see a good return. At least the 10x on that. It's priced low. It's not available in a huge amount of places. One of the issues that people have with XDC is that there's limited places to buy it, and then there's limited places to store it, right? You got to go basically to their wallet. So, but I think XDC is going to grow. It's probably going to be widely available by the time the bull run happens. And I think you'll see more and more wallet support XDC as it moves on. But I like XDC some more. I do have a small bag of XDC, nowhere near where I would like it to be. But it's one of them ones that I have to DCA into as I move along. I have to bolster some more bags before I get to XDC, but so let's get into some news before these guys come start to dig my lawn up. New U.S. Senate bill wants to regulate DeFi. We talked about this DeFi, like it wants to regulate it like banks. We talked about this here on this channel a lot. Everybody keeps thinking that DeFi is off the table for United States regulation, and I keep saying it's not. It's not off the table. I think that they're going to go after DeFi. I don't think it's all going to be just centralized. I think that they're going to go after DeFi as well. In that now they're saying, they have a bill that they want to regulate DeFi like banks, and what they want to go after is the DeFi protocols, right? Timsky, what's up? Cool Cats, what's up? What's up, Cats? What's going on, brother? Good morning. What they want to do is they want to regulate these DeFi lending platforms like banks, right? These DeFi platforms that are lending, and you can borrow against your crypto. They're lending you crypto, all this stuff. They want to put banking regulations on these DeFi platforms. So I kept saying, I didn't think that DeFi was off the table for regulation. I still don't think it's off the table for regulation. And this is obviously a bipartisan bill right here. It says the bipartisan bill, the Crypto Asset National Security Enhancement Act. And this is, they don't like these lending platforms, right? These DeFi lending platforms where you can, stake your crypto, you can borrow against it, like a loan, all this stuff. Like they're not really too high on these things. And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. A lot of what crashed the market was a lot of these platforms, these staking platforms, these lending platforms, stuff like that. A lot of these platforms in the DeFi sector are what crashed the market last time. So I'm not sure, not quite sure how I feel about this bill yet. Um, because it is DeFi, you know, I just don't know, you know. Cats, what is up this morning, Cats, man? I'm so glad you're here. So, but I just I don't know, how I feel about that, Um, there's obviously inherent, there's obviously a lot of risk that go along with these DeFi lending platforms. Um, what is it, Tectonic or Tonic or whatever it is on a crow chain over there? That one comes to mind to me really, when we start to talk about that, because that's one of the ones that's most talked about here in our circle. I'm not invested in it. I just don't know how I feel about these guys. I mean, they're kind of acting like a bank, right? And that's what kind of took down the market last time. When you talk about Celsius, you talk about all the rest of these guys that were doing the same thing. Like, do we walk down that road again? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I could go either way on that one. What's good? What's good? What's good, Racket? Racket. What? Oh, Cash. Okay, I see you, man. Despite BlackRock, and here's another one that we got to look at too, and I think that this one's 100% accurate, guys. I think I'm in Tectonic. I know you guys are, and that's one of the reasons why. There's a lot of people in Tectonic, and that's one of the reasons. I don't know how I feel about it, because a lot of people I know are invested in that. I just it just sounds like a bank to me. Go. It just sounds like a bank to me. And that's when I knew it wasn't off the table for regulators because of that. And I knew that they were going to try to come after it. But that's why I try to talk about it here a lot, as much as we can, as much as it comes up, because I knew it was going to come. I knew it was going to come up. Gold, what's going on? Keltra, good morning. Good morning. But yeah, I knew it was going to come up because, there's no way in hell that the regulators are going to allow these DeFi platforms to act like banks with no regulation. It's just, I just don't see it happening. Especially with the collapse of all of the lending platforms that went down last time. I mean, you can insert Celsius, you can insert Three Arrows, you can insert collapse here, right? They were all doing the same thing. So I don't know. It's catch-22 for me. I don't want to see it regulated, but I think it will be regulated. I think it will. We can probably debate on either side of that token whether it should or whether it shouldn't. I just think I don't know. It's one of the ones that are sticky for me. And I think it's all about how regulation's written, right? That's right, Seiko. Come on in, hit that like button. Oh man, Seiko coming out of woodwork, hit that like button. What's up, Gold? How are you? Good morning. Cats, morning to Seiko. Morning. Culture. All right. So, here, and I agree with this article too. I was reading this morning. It says despite BlackRock, don't expect a flood of spot Bitcoin ETFs soon. I agree. And I've said this here plenty of times. I think you're going to get a couple spot Bitcoin ETFs through. I don't think that we're going to get a flood of these. I know there was trillions of dollars in spot Bitcoin ETFs that were put in place, but I don't think that you're going to get a flood of these approved and ready to go. I think you'll get the big ones through. You'll probably get BlackRock. You'll probably get Fidelity. You'll probably get one or two more. And I think that's it. I think after that, that's it for a little while. and they'll sit back, they'll watch, and they'll see how these things perform. And then they may approve a couple more here and there later on. But I don't think they're going to flood the market with the ETFs. I just don't. It's they don't really want them. They're kind of forced to have them. The SEC is kind of forced to have them because when you have big players like BlackRock and Fidelity and Vanguard and places like that that are applying for these, you know, it forces their hand. They have to approve them at some point because money talks. And they're going to sit back. They're going to watch. They're going to see how they perform. But the key to this here, and I keep trying to, drill this down, is one of the things is that you have to remember that after the Bitcoin ETFs, you're going to see Ethereum ETFs. In my opinion, this is what I think. You're going to see Ethereum ETFs come next. And I think you're going to see a lot of the same players do the same thing with Ethereum that they're doing with Bitcoin. And there's going to be a flood of ETFs that get applied for once the first big player puts their stake in the ground, like a BlackRock, right? And then you're going to see a flood of them, and you'll probably see some of them get approved. And then, that may send Bitcoin. That may send it. We only need one. We only need one or two. I agree, Big Watch. We only need one or two right now. And then let's see how they perform. And the thing about it is, if you get in early enough on the one or two, if you can get in early enough, they're going to send, they're going to go. So like, man, if you can get in early enough, you may end up making a lot of money off of that ETF, a lot of money, because it's the safest way for a lot of this big money to get into Bitcoin. It's safe, and they're going to be invested in. Nah, Seiko, you keep grinding, man. Keep grinding. We know you're in the background. We know you're listening, man. Just keep grinding. Keep doing your thing, man. We all got stuff to do. But, I agree with this. I agree with this article. It's just, I just don't think you're going to see it. But like Big Watch said, we only need one or two. And if you're lucky enough to get in them early enough, I think they're going to make you, I think we're all going to be happy. So here's the one that I really want to talk about. LeGrand, good morning. How are you? When the first is approved, all of the rest will just copy how they prepared. Yeah, I think you're right. Cats, they will copy how they prepared it. Now they'll just resubmit or submit again. I just don't think that the SEC is going to go ahead and continue to approve them. But I do think if they take that framework and they put it into a Ethereum ETF, I think that they'll be good. They'll be good. But it's all about who's backing these ETFs, right? LeGrand is in the building, and everybody is saying hi. But I think it's all about how, at the end of the day, who's going to get approved and who's backing them. And I think what's very obvious at this point is Coinbase has the lead in all of that. And I think Coinbase will have the lead in the Ethereum ETF as well. Switch to 11 a.m. Oh, the MMAI space just moved from 9 to 11. All right, so 11 a.m. Today. We're gonna be on space. 2 more days, Daniel's party. Yeah, I put out something on Twitter. We're gonna have that party. We're gonna be ready to go on Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna be ready to go. We're ready to party. I think we got everything set up. We got everything in line. We're gonna be ready. It's gonna be a good time. And more importantly, that's what it's about. It's all about us having a good time, and I think we'll have a good time. it'll be nice to just kick back and chill. And like I was messaging with Elmo a little bit yesterday, it's BYOB. Bring your own drink. You know what I mean? Bring your own drink. Whether that's a little bit of liquor, a little bit of beer, or a little bit of pop, or a little bit of non-alcoholic beverage, whatever your choice is. That's why it's BYOB. Bring your own drink, baby. But we're gonna have a good time, man. So the SEC signals oh yeah, and by the way, I put that live up there already. So if you go to my page and you click on a live on the live section, it's already up there. It's already scheduled. If you hit that little bell notification, says notify me, it'll notify you when we're live. So you don't even need to remember. You just need to hit the bell notification. It'll remind you when we hit that go live button. So make sure you go ahead and hit that reminder. Make sure you don't miss it, because we're gonna give away a bunch of ETH. We're gonna give away a bunch of USDC, and we're gonna give away some tokens. So don't sleep on that stream. Your pockets might get a little bit fatter if you're there, but you got to be subbed and you got to be there in order to win. So make sure you take care of both of them. The SEC signals appeal to crypto Ripple case ruling, guys. So here's where this thing's gonna get interesting, right? So the SEC and Gary is signaling that they want to appeal the ruling of the Ripple case, right? So here's the thing. The Ripple case ruling basically was in favor of us, right? The retail investors, right? And not so much favorable for the institutional investors, right? So that's what they're fighting out now, is the institutional investors piece. They still have to fight that out in court, but the ruling itself was actually favorable to us, the private investors, right? So now Gary's come out and said that he wants to protect the private investors like me and you. So he wants to appeal this case. Well, I don't know on what grounds they have to appeal, other than a dog and pony show. I mean, I think it was pretty clear on what the judge ruled, that she went through it with a pretty fine-tooth comb about why she ruled the way she ruled and how it matched up with the law, right? So I don't know why Gary's going after this appeal, especially when he got himself a partial victory up to this point with the institutional investors. I'm not sure why he's walking down this road, but here's the thing. I mean, I think Ripple's going to walk down this road with him. I think they're going to. I don't think they're going to take a deal. I think they're going to fight this out. I think Ripple's going to take this to the end. Unfortunately for us as investors, right? It may keep Ripple trading sideways for just a little bit longer, but I don't think so. Some people think it will, some people think it won't. I don't think it will. I think that Ripple will move on as if the appeal's not going on, because it's so hard to win an appeal rather than win your case. Once you lose your case, it's hard to win on appeal, right? One of the issues that came out over the weekend too is Do Kwon from Luna Classic is actually using this ruling, trying to use this ruling to his favor in the Luna case over here. And he's saying that he falls under the same guidelines as XRP, right? So here's the thing. When XRP won this case, you knew that this was coming. Precedent was set. And in the United States, when precedent's set, precedent becomes law. So, precedent was set. So I don't blame Do Kwon for using the Ripple ruling to say, what makes me different than Ripple, right? Obviously, there's a lot of things that make Terra Luna Classic different than a Ripple case, but ultimately he's trying to apply it to his case as well. So we'll see how that shakes out too. And obviously Gary came out on fire about that. And he said that, the judge in the Ripple case made misguiding rulings, rulings that were unfavorable, rulings that didn't make sense, basically, and that they were going to appeal it. So we'll see. Unfortunately, I think one of the things that make me a little bit upset about this whole Ripple versus SEC case is, they're spending a lot of taxpayers' dollars to fight a battle that they've already lost, right? They've already lost this battle, at least half of the battle, right? They've lost half of the battle on the retail side, and now they want to continue this fight because Gary's not pleased with the ruling. He's not supposed to have a personal stake, as working for the SEC. Technically, he's not supposed to have a bias one way or the other. The law is supposed to be the law, and it's supposed to be applied equally across. But obviously, his bias is showing. I'm only coming to the party because Carolina, Carolina is going to show up. Well, man, if she does, I hope she drops me some of that super chat. Raphael, good morning, man. Good morning. Good morning, man. How are you? What's up, Doc? But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at with this Ripple case. Let's see what you guys got to say about it. It's a lame ass poker move by Dirty Gary. I agree. And he wants even to move by the dirty. Yeah, okay. We'll have regulation by the. You're right, Big Watch. We will have regulation by the time it is a dirty move, and we will have regulation by the time that this ruling, by the time this appeal ever reaches a verdict, we'll have regulation by then. I don't see him winning on appeal anyways. The grounds that he's trying to fight on, they don't make sense. He's embarrassed. He is embarrassed. He should be embarrassed. There's certain times where you got to tuck your tail between your legs and just say, you know what, I lost, and this is one of them. And the thing about it is, like, why just keep dumping money into this case? Why not work together? Right? Here's the problem with Gary is why not work together with this industry and say, how can we coexist together, and how can we push this thing forward together, collaboratively, rather than me just trying to fight you every step of the way. I think Congress and the House have come to that agreement, or come to that understanding where, you know what, we have to work together with this industry. We have to work together to make things move forward. So why not bring people to the table that are in the cryptocurrency industry, that are in the blockchain industry, and figure out a way to move forward collaboratively together instead of fighting each other all the time. That it's not doing anything but one, setting the country and the European nations back, and two, it's just spending money that we don't have. I mean, just last week we were sitting on here and we were reviewing an article where Dirty Gary was asking for more money in his budget to fight against cryptocurrency, but yet at the same time he's fighting battles that he's already lost. I mean, it just doesn't make sense what he's trying to do. That's the danger. XRP is king. Is king now. XRP is king now. There's only two cryptocurrencies right now that have clarity in where they are in the market, right? And that's Bitcoin, because the government has come out and said that they're not a security, and XRP because the judge came out and said that they're not a security, right? Via courtroom. Them are the only two cryptocurrencies that have clear clarity on where they're going. That's it. Everybody else has I think, a big question mark next to their name. But them are the only two right there that you can honestly say, I know exactly where they stand on. I know exactly where they stand. Everybody else has a maybe next to their name. I think this is where we are. It's his little DC DCJ ego. It is. He's got an ego. And unfortunately, that ego that he has is costing us credibility, it's costing us money, and it's costing us time and development. And what else is costing us is technology innovation, right? People are leaving the United States and they're going to these other countries who are embracing them, and it's leaving us behind. Let's get that trending. Yeah, let's get that thing trending. Trend it on Twitter. Hashtag it. Need regulation for the for these goddamn catfish on Tinder. Okay. Okay, Wilma. I'm tired of it. Yeah, we do. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I mean, we let's fight for it, man. Let's fight for it, man. You fight for it. Hashtag it. What's up, Raphael? Chatting to these to this woman for weeks. Finally met her. She has nine kids, and one lives in a trailer. Man, that sounds like a winner. Winner chicken dinner there, Wilma. Sorry to hear that. More hair on her chin. And, you sure you're talking to a woman, man? Looking for number 10. Seiko, did you check with Tim to did you check with him to see if he's bringing Caroline? Oh man. Thoughts on Meta MILF AI. I don't have any thoughts on Meta MILF AI, but if Meta MILF AI wants to go ahead and shoot me some Ethereum, I'll be more than happy to do a review on them. Big Yep. She's coming with Tim. She's coming with Tim and Brian, and Brian's bringing the okay. All right. I can't wait to see her, Seiko. Tell her to bring that Bitcoin bag that she took from FTX and drop that right in the super chat. Cats. I think Gary gets fired before an appeal. I think more and more cats that there's definitely growing sentiment for him to get fired, especially with how he's handling this Ripple situation. Got to understand, there's a lot of lawmakers right now that see the writing on the wall. They see what's going on. They see what's up with cryptocurrency, and they want to move it forward as well. And they see that Gary's just holding them back. I think he's going to have a lot of questions to answer. Dick Fit in his oh man, Peanut in the house. Selmo. Oh man. Go ahead, Selmo. Oh man, that's funny. It's funny as hell, man. Man. Seiko, okay, it's a party. It's party time. It's party time then, bro. I guess so. That pink taco, that pink taco is on the menu. Oh man. Oh, Selma. Is that one mooning? Is that one mooning too? But yeah, so I don't know. I mean, Selma, what's your thought on this appeal? I mean, you're as deep in the XRP as I am. What's your thought on this appeal? What do you think? What do you think, Elmo? What do you think, Selmo? What do you think, Elmo? What do you think, Big Watch? I mean, I already know what Big Watch thinks. I mean, I don't know. Like, I think if they're gonna fight it, if they're gonna continue to fight against Ripple, they should continue the fight that they're already in, which is the institutional side, in which the judge didn't necessarily rule on. They kind of sent that to trial on whether or not the institutional investments were considered contracts or not. So I don't know. Like I can't see this going anywhere. I believe XRP will be fine too, XXI. And the one thing about it is, I shouldn't say what I love about it, but you got to take the good with the bad, right? And there's so many people who know about XRP now because of the case that would have never known about XRP before, and they're buying in for the cause, right? So you have a lot of people that are invested in XRP just because they're fighting against the SEC. It will not go anywhere. The court will rule in favor of XRP. I think so too, Elmo. I'm not worried. I just think that, Gary is wasting a lot of time. And he's wasting a lot of opportunities to work collaboratively with people. And that's what we need. We don't need, yes, we do need regulation, for big institutional money to come in. We need regulation. But there's a way to do it and work with people and do it in a way that makes sense. And that's the way that I think that the House and the Congress are going at this point. Is I think that that's what they're trying to do. And he's getting in a way. Pink Taco. Let's see, Pink Taco definitely on the menu. If the CTN family is coming with Caroline. Oh man, oh boy, I can't see it. I can't see it falling down my face. So I gotta make the song cry. Dr. Robin here quoting lyrics. Oh man, he in here quoting lyrics, man. Big Daniel. Daniel said, I can't see it. Oh man, but I don't know. So, when I look at that whole XRP case, I don't know. I don't think that I think we're wasting money. I just think we are, and XRP will be just fine. It's a shame that you guys are laughing at me, right? Face green, cats, face green, smiling, face green, smiling. Okay. Well, all right, guys. These guys are coming to dig my lawn up, so I got to figure out where this water main break is, whether it's on the city side or my side. So they'll be here any minute to dig this thing up. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go for the day. So just keep in mind the MMAI Twitter space is now at 11 at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So go ahead and tune into that. Make sure you're there. And just keep in mind too that my monetization is Wednesday night. So we'll figure out what we're gonna do Wednesday morning. We'll probably go on Wednesday morning and Wednesday night. So make sure you guys are tuned in. Keep in mind the market. We'll go ahead and we'll take one last look at this market and see where we're at on the hour here, and just see if we're flipping any of this thing green. No, not really. Other than Elmos Hex being up 4.7%, there's really not a lot going on in this market right now. So just make sure that you're smart. Make sure you're DCAing in. Make sure you're taking your profits, right? If you're up right now, don't watch all your profits go to zero without taking profits and taking some money off the table. If you know the market's going down and we have interest rate increases coming on Wednesday and the market's already on a downhill slide, don't watch all your profits go away with it. Take your profits. You can always reinvest them back into the market, but at least secure something. If there's some downward sentiment in the market, let's be smart investors, not fanboys. Let's be smart. Let's be smart. Don't be fanboys. We're over that. We're over that Kool-Aid. We're over that Kool-Aid crap. You know what I mean? So, read the market, see what the market's doing. And especially in these blue chips, if you're up, take profits today. Market doesn't look great. So make sure, just like I said, you can always reinvest, but make sure you're securing yourself. Make sure you're securing your bags. I don't know how else to tell you that. Bitcoin's down another $100 in an hour just since we talked. So, as Dr. Rob says, hodl smart. No, take your profits. Take your profits. So I will see you guys at probably 11. And you guys have a great morning. Be smart and take your profits and make sure that you invest smart, invest wisely. If you don't know what to buy, hit up Selmo, hit up Big Watch, hit up XXI. They'll tell you. All right. With that, guys, have a great day. I'm out. Bye.